A lot of people, they claim that they want a healthy relationship. They claim that, oh, I want to be in a great relationship and so on and so forth. But to be honest with you, people would rather choose success over honesty. People are looking more for a successful relationship than the honesty that can take them to the relationship. So, what does that look like, Cook? Well, let me season it for you. That looks like people want to feel chosen. So, being chosen or feeling chosen makes them feel like it's a successful relationship. They seek validation. So, being validated, telling a person how beautiful they are or how handsome they are, makes them feel as if it's a healthy relationship. But they don't want to hear the honesty part. They want that to be excluded. I think that you need a little bit more healing because, or I don't like that on you. I don't like how you said that, or I think that you can do better. So let's work on doing better. Because when honesty becomes a threat, then it becomes a problem. Yeah. And so you have a whole bunch of people looking for a placebo effect. Yeah, that's why, when you date somebody, it's important that, you know, you look, you be the honest, the honesty that you're looking for. Yeah, because when you have honesty, when you have transparency, then it becomes successful. You have to have the ingredients before you you have the success. And so many of us, we have so many people trying to mimic these false narratives that other relationships or other marriages play. Oh, they've been together for 50 years and I want a relationship like that, or I want a marriage like that. No, no, years doesn't equate to happiness. And a lot of people, they're in, I'm not going to say a lot of people, but people get into a lot of unhealthy relationships. Yeah, and they stay not because everything is healthy, but they stay because they're attached to the to what the rep to what the relationship represents. What do you mean, Cook? Well, let me season it for you. They are attached. I don't want to start over. So that's why I stay attached. I've invested so much time into this relationship. That's why I stay attached. We have kids together. That's why I stay attached. So it's not that it's not that they are in a healthy relationship. No, they just have an attachment to something of what it represents. So you find a whole bunch of people in these relationships that are not really relationships because there's no level of honesty, there's no level of transparency, and they are of the mindset, or they tell themselves it's going to get better eventually. Eventually things will change. So what they do is that when the honesty disappears, they begin to say, instead of them saying, this hurts me or this bothers me, they begin to say, I'm okay. Or they begin to say, this is just too small to talk about, or they begin to push it aside, or this, I'm just being petty. That's what they say to themselves instead of being honest. I am telling you, that's why I tell everybody that when you enter into a relationship with somebody, you want to see how they really are. In order to enter into a relationship, you want to look at their behavior. You want to observe them. How are they with money? Are they honest when they are lacking in different places, or do they just or do they pretend? How are they when they're stressed? Yeah, you want to be around for all of that. Yeah, you want to see how, with their level of transparency and their level of honesty, most importantly, you want to make sure that you are equipped to handle it. Baby, are you equipped? You want a healthy relationship, but are you equipped to handle it? And you have a lot of people walking around with this false narrative. Oh, we connect. We are good together. Nah, a lot of relationships fail because of unfinished conversations. It's not a lot of relationships fail because it's because of unfinished conversations. It's not so much as the connection that matters. No, it's not about the connection. No, it's about what happens when the truth appears. It's about when the relationship is actually tested, when the truth becomes uncomfortable. How do you handle that? Yeah, it's not about connection, because we can go ahead and we can go buy the same outfits and we can twin all day. We can go ahead and get some ice cream together and so on and so forth. But if I tell you, if I talk about that, you know, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't think that's appropriate, or I don't like how or not so much as I don't like, but I don't appreciate you going to lunch with your coworker who is supposed to be your work husband. I don't like that. But you think that it's okay because your good girlfriend's doing it. No, that's not how we roll. It becomes when the truth becomes uncomfortable, and when the person shares their inner thoughts with you, and it may be something that you don't like. Baby, you want somebody that you that is healthy enough, and that they can bring their healthiness, their healthy or their healthy emotional intelligence, their healthy perspective into the relationship, and they're open for, number one, correction. They're open for, number two, advice. They're open, and to number three, to take things public instead of making it private. I mean, there's a plethora. There's many more, but yeah, truth is not the enemy of love. No, truth is actually the filter that determines, is what we have. Is it real love, or is it just an illusion? Because if I can't be honest with you, what you want? What you want? If you want somebody to agree with you, then you go to ChatGPT or something like that. Yeah. So you have to begin with that when you converse with somebody. You gotta be truthful with them, and if they can't handle your honesty, baby, you're in the wrong relationship. It's not a real, true connection. It's just a false narrative or it's just something that you concocted, or y'all concocted. Because the truth, it actually reveals, do either one of you have enough character to survive this relationship? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I think I'm gonna do more of these videos like this, more longer videos. Yeah, I got something to say.